Found a little creek. I'm trying to get out here without falling. I find it so crazy how God, how life, and how everything really just changed me from one of the most broken versions of myself to one of the most blessed, one of the most peaceful and happiest versions of myself ever. What's up, y'all? Kind of going on a little adventure. I don't usually do this like I used to, but I don't know, something's telling me to. I just have to find out how to get there. I'm walking through the woods right now. Hope y'all are having an amazing day. Welcome to another video. There's a whole random table in the, I'm not gonna question it. I guess I gotta go up here. There's a truck right there. I'm kind of scared, but so I think I'm coming up on it. You see what happens when you just get out of your comfort zone. Can I get down there through here? There's a whole fence around it. Maybe I can walk around. I don't really know. I don't want to look like a black man jumping a fence, but I actually don't know where I'm supposed to go. It's supposedly like a lake, and I want to go and check it out. So found kind of like an opening. I just gotta figure out how to walk through there. Said I was not hopping a fence. I am a black man in America. They gonna think I'm up to no good, so you feel me? We're just gonna have to walk through here with the Crockies on. It's honestly nice. Like I really don't spend enough time in nature. So this is, I mean I do, but like not like I used to. Like I used to always be outside somewhere. Found a little creek. I'm trying to get out here without falling. Oh. Shoot. Okay. Now, I just messed up my whole freaking crock. Just gotta cross the creek now. Oh. This is beautiful though. Like, just take a moment to pause and peep the scenery. It don't even matter at this point. Like, just trying to get up to there. Made it across. Just look, just marvel at this beauty. Let's just look at it real quick though. That's beauty. Hold on, let's go to the lake. How y'all feeling, man? I literally just sat here and like vented for like 10 minutes and deleted the whole thing because I was just rambling. I wasn't really talking about anything in particular, just rambling and just saying stuff. But I don't know. I think the main thing I was trying to say is like how I've just been healing a lot lately. You know, I've been on a journey with God, on a journey with finding myself, just trying to get my life together, and it's been a little crazy, just to be honest with y'all. It's been really crazy. But I feel like I had to go through what I went through. Just the whole healing process in my life, healing from my past traumas, looking at my past mistakes, learning from them, and just being able to move forward. And that's been happening to me a lot, especially recently. Like this past week has just been me going back and like reliving my old life, like a whole like rebirth type of thing. And it's kind of crazy just having to go through that, especially being alone. But I don't think I'm alone. Of course I got God with me, so I can't really say I'm alone. But like physically alone, having to go through that and nobody really knowing what you're going through, Like, I tried to explain it to my mom. I just couldn't. Like, she don't understand what I'm going through. And I don't want to sit and try to explain it and come out sounding like I'm crazy or just like, I don't know. She likes to flip things on me. It's not her fault. I'm not gonna blame anyone but myself, but that's beyond the point. See, I've been healing, like reliving my entire life, learning from my mistakes, and like seeing where I went wrong at this point in my life, and just using whatever I was going through to kind of grow from it. And I think I'm at a point where like I'm entering like a whole new season, a whole new chapter of my life. And like much of the time I spent recently, which is me kind of reflecting on who I used to be, learning, healing, and just growing from that. And I'm kind of at a point now where I kind of feel like I don't feel lost, but I feel lost, like a little bit of uncertainty in my life. I feel like that uncertainty that I'm feeling right now, that lost feeling I'm feeling, is me finally breaking away from the old me. Because the old me, he loved having control over everything. He loved knowing that everything was like set in stone. And what God is doing, he's doing like a whole like different thing in my life. And it requires me to be kind of uncertain and kind of like not in control of my life right now, you know. It requires me to let my guard down a little bit so that I can let him do what he has to do. But it's also about me, in the meantime, turning my life around in certain ways, such as building better habits and just sticking to a certain like routine that makes me better. Trusting him and trusting this process I'm on, because boy, if only y'all knew the things I went through just in life, especially recently. But I'm not here to trauma dump or none of that. I'm ready to live, dog. Like, life is about to be so different for me. Like, I'm about to like become like a whole new person, bro. Y'all don't know, like, it's hot out here. I want to go swimming in this lake so bad, but I'm not even gonna do all that, bro. I'm not gonna do it. I want to like just take my shirt off and my socks and go swimming. I think that's the last thing I'm gonna do though. Anyways, life, it's changing, and I gotta be on board with these changes. I can't let this fear of moving on. I think that's what it's been. It's just been a little bit of fear of moving on. And when I do go back to my old ways, I go back because they're familiar to me, and those patterns and those habits are so familiar to me that I'll go back to them not even knowing what they're doing to me. And like I said, I just been really like confused lately. Like, what's next for me in this life? What am I even doing? What is my purpose here? You know? And I'm kind of starting to understand my purpose on this planet is to serve others, is to encourage people to be better, is to use my experiences, my pain, my trauma to motivate, inspire, to uplift anyone who's going through anything right now. And I really just want to make people better. I think the old me was focused on all the wrong things. Like, I wanted to do YouTube to be rich, to be famous, to have all the things I want, and not really care too much about anything else, you know? And I had to sit with myself, like, what do you want out of this life? What is it that makes you happy? And what makes me happy is making others better, you know, making myself better while also making other people better. I love helping people. I love being someone people can go to. I've been a therapist for a while, just for all of my friends, really, from like middle school and up. If anybody had a problem, they would come to me and I would help them. And it made me feel good, because no matter what I was going through in my life, I love making people feel better. And I think that's the biggest thing behind this YouTube channel. That's the biggest thing behind anything I'm doing, bro. If I'm not making myself better, I'm making somebody else better. And if I'm not making somebody else better, I'm making myself better. And if I'm not doing any of that, I'm making myself worse. So it's like, something gotta give, you feel me? I just wanna let y'all know, whoever is watching me, first off, thank you for even taking the time to listen to me speak. But I really hope that I can make an impact on your life in any way possible, whether it's just me entertaining you with my content, or me making your day better, or me helping you through a tough situation, anything like that. Because I know when I was going through what I was going through, I really needed someone to help me. And I didn't really have that. But at the same time, I would watch certain YouTubers and they would make me better. They would make me feel better, you know? And I think that's kind of what I want to do with my channel. I want to make videos where I sit and talk to y'all. I want to do the vlog style videos. I want to make my videos entertaining. Like, I want this to be an experience. I want this to be a community. I want to be like a healer in a sense, you know? That's the biggest thing, bro, honestly. I'm kind of out of my selfish ways as I've been reflecting, because like I said, a lot of this was just for selfish reasons. I wanted to do this because I thought I wanted to do this because of, like, I would watch people, you know, I would watch YouTubers who when they get big, they got the chains, the jewelry, all the tattoos, they got all the money, they get the houses and the cars and all the girls and all that stuff. And I saw that, I was like, ooh, I want that. And I thought, like, okay, how am I gonna blow up off this? And I was trying to put out videos that weren't true to my heart, that weren't true to me, and I wasn't really happy making. And I thought they were gonna blow me up, and they did it. So we're back at square one, man. But I'm saying that just to say, this new chapter, this new era of me, excuse this wind, hold on. I think this new era of me, this new direction I want to take my channel, this new chapter of me, man, is about to be a lot different. But at the same time, I want to stick to my roots. I want to be as authentic as I can be with my videos. I want to turn this into sort of like a diary slash vlog slash whatever y'all want to call it, man. Just stick with me. Just bear with me. I promise I won't let y'all down. I'm not gonna let myself down. I'm not gonna let God down. You know what I'm saying? We in it for the long run, man. But I've been talking for almost 10 minutes, so enjoy this view. I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. I just kind of want to sit out here and just vibe out, man. Trying to show you, but it's like little fishies in here. I wonder if I can see them, but they're in there somewhere. I see them swimming around in there. It's just the beauty of nature, man. Like, where else can you get this? I find it so crazy how God and how life and how everything really just changed me from one of the most broken versions of myself to one of the most blessed, one of the most peaceful and happiest versions of myself ever. And just as I've been learning to let go of who I used to be, it's been such a peaceful, maybe not a smooth experience, but it has been really peaceful and very relieving, bro. I really feel like a new person, you know? Maybe not completely. There's still some things I need to change, but overall I feel amazing. I'm just grateful, and I'm just so blessed, man. I'm so blessed, man. Get God in your life, man. How am I gonna get up here? Oh. See, I don't want to like break anything. That's the last thing I want to do. Ooh. What's up, y'all? Finna go to Walmart and just try not to lock my keys in the trunk like I did yesterday.
15 minutes later.
So, I locked the keys in the car like a dummy. What was the day before? It was yesterday, I think. I don't know. I don't really know what I've been feeling lately. Like, it's like a, I don't know. It's a very, I don't know how to explain it, bro. So I'm not gonna try to get too deep into it. But it's like, it's something on my heart, and I don't know. I feel myself changing. I know I'm changing. I know there are a lot of changes that are being made in my life. And I won't say it's fear or worry or stress or anything. But sorry, I was just in my seat. But I don't really know. Like, I know I'm okay. I know everything. Everything is as it should be. But I guess I just have to, learn. I just got to make some changes in my life. Not really drastic changes. I just need to kind of get myself on track, because I know it's just been a lot of like unhealthy things I've been doing in my life, and in order for me to make it, I have one earring in. I was trying to put the other one in, but I didn't, so I'm gonna put it in when I get to the. But yeah, it's like I'm about to really enter a new chapter of me, and I'm so ready to really get on my stuff, and I just gotta stop holding myself back like I've been doing for the longest, bro. And it's nothing like crazy that I even need to change. That's the thing. I just need to start disciplining myself more. That's really it. And when I get that discipline back in my life, and when I get some type of order, that's really all it is. I don't have any order in my life right now. I kind of just do what I want when I want to, and it's not really gonna fly like that, I just need a routine. I need some type of I don't like the word balance per se, but I like having things in some type of order. I know I can't have control over everything like I used to, and I think that's been one of the biggest problems for me, is trying to control every single thing that happens in my life. And when I don't have that control, I freak out, or I kind of lose focus, and I go back to the things that make me feel comfortable and things that I have some type of control over. Things are working out for me, bro. I'm not in no type of rush right now. I just know things are progressing at the rate they're supposed to. I know God is in control of all of this. I can't really do too much right now, but be the best I can be for him and for myself. Today was like the most I've ever felt connected to myself. When I was outside and like just in nature, and I put my feet on the grass, and I was just living. I felt alive. And I don't know, like immediately after that, when I came back home, I just kind of lost it, But I know what I need to change. I know what I need to do to be better. And I don't want to be too hard on myself, bro. But at the same time, I have to have some type of self-discipline and some type of like drive to be better, and not just like wish things were better, and not really try to, how can I say this? Like, I just don't want to put myself in a position to where I have to struggle and struggle and struggle, because I'm tired of struggling, dog. Like, I'm tired of struggling, man. Straight up. I don't know. This is really time for me to lock in with myself and get myself on track and stop doing the things that got me in this stuck situation. And I want to get more consistent on YouTube, because I haven't been as consistent as I'm supposed to be, just because I've been dealing with life problems, but I can't really make any excuses. I just got to keep moving forward and just push past it, I guess. I know y'all tired of seeing this angle, bro. I'm in my new car, bro. I'm gonna get a tripod set up just to put my camera up there, because I'm tired of having the camera over there. But honestly, I don't think y'all really mind. And if you do, I never cared. I don't care. I never asked. You know what I'm saying? We're off to Walmart to get a few things and just take my butt back home. You know, today's just been another day, man. I don't really know. I ain't got much else to say, but yeah, this place always makes me uncomfortable for some reason. I don't know. I think I'm just chilling at this point. I got toothbrushes, looking at plants and stuff. Why was that the only time I ever made it in and out of a Walmart in a timely manner with no stress or nothing weird? So I'm finna honestly just go back to the crib. Don't really got much else planned for today. Just had to get my life together, honestly. So I'll catch y'all. Am I breaking now? Ew. And I think we all have this like drive in us. They have this deep like heart rooted desire to do something with their lives, no matter what it is. And it's like we lose sight of that dream because we like to see results immediately from everything we do. We do one push-up, we expect to be ripped. We eat one salad and we expect to be healthy. And what I will say is it's definitely a process.